Today I am testing out 9 different products that are made in Japan, 8 food items and 1 skincare product. If this sounds interesting to you, stick around. Hi everybody, today I am testing out Japanese products. I'm doing it because I'm kind of excited. It looks like I will be visiting Japan in about a year. I have another sister channel called Credit Fast where I talk about credit cards and how to build credit and how to earn reward points. As it turns out, I earned enough rewards to earn me a free round-trip ticket to Japan, and that's exactly where I want to go. But before I do that, I want to check out the different types of products that are out there right now. And so this video is actually really good for people that live primarily in the United States, but also in different parts of the world. What I'm reviewing today are very common Japanese products, and you can find them pretty much all around the world. 2 of these items actually just came from my local grocery store, but the other 7 items came from Mitsuwa Marketplace. The great thing about Mitsuwa Marketplace is that there's multiple locations across the United States. Stick around to the end of this video if you'd like to know which of the 9 products I like the best. So these are the 9 items I will be reviewing today, so let's get started. The first one I'm extremely excited about. It's these Fumi Chips. And Fumi is a type of sour plum that's very popular in Japan. And they have made a plum flavored Fumi chip. I've even heard that Doritos in Japan came out with an Fumi's Dorito chip. So this is a pretty popular idea for a chip in Japan, and the reason I picked it is that you're not going to find this anywhere else in the world. So that's the point. If we're going to review things made in Japan, we want to get the most unique items possible. So this fits the bill. I'm really excited. I actually really like sour foods, sour drinks, and I think I'll like these. Right now they just smell like regular plain potato chips. There is a very slight pink tint to these chips. And there's little red specks that are probably Fumi. They put sugar, Fumi, and vinegar extract powder. So these chips should be slightly sweet. Sweet and a little sour. Real Fumi would really be sour, and these are not extremely sour. I love these. I would buy these again. I love food that has complicated things going on, so you've got a sweet and a sour going on at the same time. Really good, guys. I gotta get on to the next one. So my next snack is a company most people know about and that they associate with Japan, and that is Pocky. And Pocky is a cookie stick, and then it is dipped in some kind of awesome flavor. And I decided to really live it up, and I am doing the Almond Crush Pocky. So I'm thinking that this is a vanilla cookie stick with dipped in with chocolate and almond. So this sounds really great. They come in 2 packages. I'm excited. This is my first Pocky. Smells good. It smells like good chocolate. Really good. So far, I'm really spot on with my picks. This is exactly what I thought this was going to be like, and exactly what I wanted to buy for myself. So definitely, I'm sure most of the Pocky flavors are great, but if you have a chance to buy this one, I would. Next one I'm a little bit confused about because it has some English on it, but it doesn't make any sense to me. So at Mitsuwa, they had a lot of products from this company, but I'm a little confused because the company name is Bourbon. So I don't know if that's a themed thing where everything has a bourbon taste to it. Probably not. At least with these cookies, I'll find out if it has a bourbon taste to it. That wasn't the thing that really confused me. It's what they have written in English, and it says Bourbon Witerolita. So Witerolita. So I mean, I've never heard of a phrasing like that, and I don't know what Witerolita is supposed to mean. I don't know. Let's find out. Find out if I got white chocolate bourbon cookies, which, trust me, there'll be no complaints here. The nice thing about this is they're nice individually wrapped, so this is something you can leave on your coffee table. It has a, I think I'm smelling white chocolate here, so let's see. This is a completely white cookie. The inside is white. No bourbon taste. I don't know what I could really compare this to. I can't think of any kind of equivalent, but I still think that this would be nice to offer guests. Pretty good, especially if you like white chocolate. I don't even know how you would pronounce this. I doubt it's Puchao, but I picked this because it's really weird looking. It's a soft gummy candy. Soft gummy candy, but it's got a little sphere to it. So this comes individually wrapped in silver paper. Doesn't look like the picture at all. It completely does not look like the picture because, I mean, it does not look like the picture. I even have a photograph right up here that shows you in more detail of what is in the advertised picture. So it's like a candy that's basically off-white with some kind of center coating, which isn't exactly grape. It's almost more raspberry color. If this is good. Wow, it's kind of hard. What it lacks in appearance, it really makes up in taste. It smells like a piece of grape gum, but when you bite into it, the grape flavor is different than the grape flavors I grew up with. Grape was really popular when I was a little kid. That was the flavor that you usually went for. I'd probably buy this again too. If you see this in your grocery store, because I found this at Mitsuwa, but this was actually bought at my grocery store. This was one of the 2 items I got from my grocery store. So if you see it in your grocery store, you need to pick this one up. But the lead into my next item is that they actually had something I wasn't familiar with. They had a flavor of this candy in a Japanese soda that I've never heard of, or at least to that point. And I almost bought that one, but instead I decided I'd get the grape flavor and then buy the actual Japanese soda and test that out. That's where we come to Ramune. And Ramune is a really popular soda. Ramune was actually available for sale in Japan before Coca-Cola. And many people love drinking this soda today. And there's actually about 30 different flavors of Ramune, and some of them are very, 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 very strange. They will have normal flavors like strawberry and mango, but then they get really, really odd. You can find some really out there flavors like kimchi and squid ink. Actually, the original flavor is a lemon flavor. So there's a very interesting way that you open this up. I've been shaking this bottle a little too much, so I'm probably going to have a problem, but I'm going to demonstrate how you're supposed to open this. I've never done it before, so this will be the first time on camera. So let's hope that I do not make a colossal mess. So I have one of my chairs set up here because I need a flat surface, especially if it's my first time. I'm not a pro, so I'm going to set up the scene. Oh, before I do that, it's almost like I got Ramen A nail polish, but actually I'm reviewing a nail polish brand coming up soon. It's from Bondtime. This is actually a peelable nail polish. They say it lasts for 4 days. This is 4 days right now. This is the third time I'm wearing this nail polish. The 2 other times I was able to get 7+ days of wear. I'm really happy with how long this is lasting. If you're interested in knowing more, if you're the type that wears nail polish, that link will be in the description. So let's get on to opening of the Ramen A bottle. Let's open this guy. And look, it's like he's got eyes right here. What makes Ramen A the most interesting soda in the world is that there is a little glass marble in every bottle of Ramen A. And you can see it's right here. But you need to push that marble down. And you do that by separating this piece, and you press down and push down. Okay. All right. I did it right. I just knocked it over. The funny thing with my demonstration is that I thought I was going to get it to fizz all over the place. I didn't think I was actually going to knock it over. As you can see, there is a little glass marble rolling around, and this is what makes Ramen A the most interesting soda in the world. You have found out what my friends and family have known about me for years. I'm utterly and shockingly clumsy. See? Let's toast to that. It does not taste like Sprite. It kind of has a interesting, cool taste to it. I'd be really happy to try different flavors of Ramen A, just not the kimchi or squid ink. I don't want to be selfish. I'll leave those flavors for other people to try. I will put this aside now because I will be testing another soda. I can use this little green cap, but it doesn't really seal the soda, so keep that in mind. It'll just help prevent it from going flat sooner. The next soda, I decided to get something that's not very typical in the United States, and this is a mango soda, and I hope it tastes like those clearly Canadian drinks that we used to always have. In 1997, I was in Canada, and I mean, they were clearly crazy for clearly Canadian. I even got salt and pepper shakers. I'm going to see if this can replace clearly Canadian, and they have other flavors too. So they have other flavors than mango, so I can try those as well. So let's see how this mango soda tastes. It comes in a glass bottle. I love drinks in a glass bottle. Ramen A was also a glass bottle. Probably knew that. This has a very strong mango smell. Pretty good. It's like we're on the clearly Canadian Avenue here. I don't know if Clearly Canadian ever had mango. I think they do it a little bit different. This kind of tastes like a peach mango. But this is very tasty, very refreshing. I could see myself buying a few bottles for the summertime. One thing Japan is really known for is their beauty items, skincare and cosmetics. So this is my first time to try something from Japan, and I'm really excited. I am trying this spray moisturizing lotion. It's more like a toner, and it is very highly rated. It was rated #1 in 2017. Everything is in Japanese, but at the bottom right here, it says koi seed extract, a secret ingredient that moisturizes your face and body for smooth and beautiful skin. So this gives you a basic idea what this product is all about. I mean, they're not kidding. It does feel very moisturizing. And sometimes it's just nice to have something light and not something so hard, strong. And I did get some of this in my eye, but it's not stinging, so it's very mild, which is good. I think this is definitely worth giving a try. The next thing I'm going to test out is this hard candy. It's actually 5 different peach flavored hard candies. So I don't know. I found this really interesting. I bought it because I loved the packaging. I thought it was very pretty. And then the question is, do you really need 5 different flavors of peach hard candy? So this is a story with the peach candy. I have had over half of this bag, and I did it because I wanted to tell you which of the 5 peach candies are the best tasting. And what I've come to a conclusion of, it really doesn't matter. It basically tastes like peach. Every single one you try, you'll say, this tastes like peach. The difference is so subtle, so slight. I don't think I want to have any peach candy for the rest of the year. These are all very good tasting. This is probably something that's really good to go on your coffee table. This is where the rest of these are going. So to answer the question I asked before, no, 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 absolutely not. You do not need 5 different flavors of peach candy. The next item I'm going to show you really, really, really perplexed me. And this is something I know all about, and I was shocked to see in a Japanese store. And that is Baumkuchen. I am half German and I have family in Germany, so I'm familiar with this cake. It is basically, Baumkuchen is translated to tree cake. It's called tree cake because it looks like tree rings. Basically how they make Baumkuchen is it's a rotisserie cake. They take a metal rod, they dip it in cake batter, and then they bake that thin layer, then dip more cake batter and bake that layer, and they keep repeating that process until it starts looking like a tree trunk. And I was really curious on why I kept seeing it in a Japanese store. I saw it at Mitsuwa about 5 different times because I know this is a German thing, and what is a German thing doing in a Japanese store? So as it turns out, I'm not a historian here. I used friendly Wikipedia. Beim Kuchen is one of the most popular pastries in Japan, where it is called Beim Kuchen. It is a popular return present in Japan for wedding guests because of its typical ring shape. Basically, this is why it came to Japan. It was first introduced to Japan by the German Karl Joseph Wilhelm Juchheim. Juchheim was in the Chinese city of Qingdao during World War I when Britain and Japan laid siege to Xiaotown. He and his wife were then interned at Okinawa. Juchheim started baking and selling the traditional confection at a German exhibition in Hiroshima in 1919. After the war, he chose to remain in Japan. So you're probably thinking to yourself, okay, again, this is still a German cake, whether it's made in Japan or not. But the interesting thing I saw at Mitsuwa is that they have a Matcha Baumkuchen. I haven't reviewed anything on matcha yet. And I like that this item is something that I have familiarity with my own culture. So let's give this one a shot. Okay, this thing looks really weird. This is Japanese/German Matcha Baumkuchen. Looks good so far. Very interesting. I've only had Baumkuchen a few times, 2 or 3 times, so I'm not an expert of exactly how it should taste. But this is pretty good. This is very interesting, and I like cake, so thumbs up on this too. This doesn't appear to be too sweet either, so this is pretty good. So what I like the best? Pretty much I did not waste my money. Everything was pretty good. I couldn't really narrow it down to one thing that I liked absolutely the best, but I narrowed it down to 3 items. I liked the plum chips, the grape candy. Finally, I picked Ramen A soda. Even though I had technical difficulties, the soda tasted pleasant, and I love their concept. So thank you for joining me today. I'm going to be doing more videos like this, different tasting things from different countries. If you like these type of videos, you definitely should subscribe to this channel. I told you before that I am half German, so I will be doing a German food tasting. I'm actually going to call it Weird German Snacks, because it's hard to really source authentic German snacks in the United States now. And I am also half Polish, and I have bought loads of Polish snacks. Now, where there isn't a lot of German stores anymore because the immigrants, there aren't that many anymore, there are a ton of Polish immigrants where I live, so I have access to these stores, and I have every possible conceivable type of Polish snack. Well, thank you for watching my video today. Definitely, if you want to see more videos on different snacks from all around the world, you need to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. Thank you again so much for watching. Take care.